What's up, guys? What's up? It's your boy, Trucker Richie Rich, on the ones and twos, baby. Ones and twos of life, of trucking. I'll just see if anybody's up, man. I know it's kind of early. See anybody feel like chatting a little bit. I'm in the room getting some work done on my truck. So I'm in the house. Well, in sort of, in the hotel. Yo, it has been so cold. I cannot believe how cold it's been. I cannot believe it. It's been super duper cold. This cold weather is good for no one. So I figure I get on here and see what everybody's up to. See what's going on with everybody. Oh, let me put my glasses on. I can't see. Can't see the G Sean 80. What's up, man? Diesel Junkie, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Let me turn the TV off. Give me 1 second, y'all. There we go. It's turned off. Yeah. What's up, man? Shoot, my truck is going in the shop to the APU isn't blowing cold air. G Sean 80, man. I'm in the shop too, Central Pennsylvania. Hey, Trucker Kersey, what's up, lady? What's up, baby? How you doing? You know, I'm in the hotel, man. I've been here for a couple days. My truck needed some repairs to it. So that's getting done. Some repairs. But I'm about to be rolling out tomorrow, man. Back in the mix. Listen, this last week has been coldest in America that I ever felt. The coldest in America I ever felt. And that cold air causes a lot of mechanical issues in your truck. Cold air really tests the hardiness of your truck, man, the toughness of it. Because, man, that cold air breaking. Diesel Junkie, pounding the pavement, bro. Just left Utah, heading to PA. Oof. Well, when you get to PA, bro, hopefully the snow will pass. They're calling for another storm up here. And there's so much snow up here, it's ridiculous. I'm actually in central Pennsylvania right now, and it got so cold up here. Oh wow, I ain't felt cold like that in years. I'm talking negatives. Truck Kersey, doing great. Company driver, not my problem. Is my favorite saying when we need. Hey, hey, you know what, Kersey, you are 100% right. My truck needed to get repaired. There's some minor things on it, and you're right. I got a nice hotel room. I mean, this thing is massive, and I'm getting a paycheck, and I didn't have to pay for repairs or the tow. And let me tell you, Tyson's told me, let me see, they told me over 100 miles. Okay. That tow bill is beautiful. I know it is. I know that tow bill is something special. And I didn't pay for it. You know, the truck broke down and they got it fixed. So, hey, Zabros, what's up? Zabros Garage, what's up? What's up? That sucks, man. Utah says they got a record low snow this year. Well, Diesel Junkie, you about to run in some more here in Pennsylvania because they're calling for a snowstorm on Friday or Saturday. So be careful. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's already 2 feet of snow on the ground up here. So there's piles of snow everywhere. I mean, it is so cold. And Northeast, right? They got that slushy snow, like the ice cream, that slushy in the 7-Eleven quickie snow that's everywhere, and it's like globs of ice. Oh, it stinks. It stinks, bro. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm throwing some crap in the trash. There you go. But man, I am so tired of it, bro. When I tell you I am tired of the cold, I am. It's been brutally cold this last week. I mean, this last week has probably been one of the roughest weeks in trucking that I think we all experienced. I mean, how about them boys who were stuck down in Mississippi for all those times? Kersey, I got 16 in Missouri on the home time. Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool, man. You be home soon. Good, good, good. Unfortunately, what's it? Poxitani Phil saw his shadow, so we got 6 more weeks of winter. That jerk. Yeah, he's around the corner from where I'm at right now. He saw his shadow. I can kick that groundhog's ass because it is so cold, man, and it hurts. But Luckily, I've been in the hotel for the last couple of days. Had to get my truck fixed. Apparently, when they fixed the radiator, they didn't do it correctly. So lots of black ice in the Northeast too. Stay safe. Kersey, you 100% right. This whole week, it hasn't gotten above 18 degrees. I mean, right now it's, well, I had it earlier. Right now it's like 20 degrees. Last at nighttime, it's like -10, and the wind is blowing so hard. So, Sean, the shipper gave me problems because I'm driving a U.S. Express truck, but I had a Swift trailer attached to me. Junior, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? How's it going? Cameron, what do you do if you have bad leg cramps? Oh, hey, Cameron Killer, oh Kessler. Here's some advice, okay? You need to get some compression socks, and you need to always use compression socks when you're driving a truck because you sit down so long, okay? And those will help the leg cramps. Okay, they help me out a lot. I can't drive a truck without compression socks on because I need that tightness around my calves and my legs, And because we sit all day, everything sits down. They don't circulate like they should. So get some compression socks, my man. It was 58 in Salt Lake City. Damn, was it really? They usually get bad snow out there compared to what we get here. It's crazy. Junior, out in Coachella, waiting on a WWC load to Colton. I know it's nice in Coachella, man. I know the weather's good out there. Just got my license today, and my trainer told me I'll be rich in 9 times. Yeah, hopefully so, man. Hopefully so. Highway Kurt, 76 degrees in Vegas. Oh, Kurt, I wish I was with you, man. Man, listen, the Northeast has been literally freezing, okay, for last week. When my truck broke down in Breezeway, outside of Breezeway, almost Altoona, Pennsylvania. And during that time, it was -10 degrees with a 20-mile-an-hour wind. And man, it was so cold, bro. Oh my God, it was so cold. That was the worst feeling ever. Junior, yep, 84 degrees. APU is running shore. Oh God. That's why I moved here from Vegas, from Cleveland, Ohio. You know what, bro? Florida's in my future, man. It is. I'm originally from Central Pennsylvania, so I was born up here and I was raised up here all my life. But I'm at a stage in my life where I don't really want to be around cold weather like that. I can't take it. It hurts my bones. you know, um, like the Northeast, right? It not only does it get cold, but when it snows and that ice gets compact, it turns into like that 7-Eleven slushy ice shit over the place. And my God, man, I freaking hate it. I mean, it's like you can't get rid of it. You step in it, it's like, yeah, I'm ready to get down south, man. I think my next move might be Florida or Louisiana or somewhere down south. Mini C, I'm new. Well, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Double two. How would you rate Tyson's regional driving position? I give it a 10. Okay, right now, listen. Oh, and I should bring this up. I had a couple guys email me about Tyson, and they were like, Rich, what happened to the job? It's not showing anymore on the job board. I said, bro, when I told you to apply, I was telling you for a reason, okay? Because people are filling into these jobs and they're closing them, okay? So listen, don't be hesitant, jump on it. Umar, Cleveland got some fine black women. You think so? Nah, Cleveland a little too hood for me, man. They're a little too hood for me. Highway Court, dude, I'm 57, bro. I hear you. It would be the best move you ever made to get out of that winter. Bro, listen. I'm really thinking about moving to Florida, like Tampa or like maybe even Homestead or outside of Miami or something. Somewhere that's not too expensive, but they don't get like their winter lasts a day. Like right now, the big thing on the news is the iguanas falling out the trees because it's so cold in Florida. But I'd rather deal with a falling iguana than this cold weather, man, because this is brutal. It is brutal, man. I am so sick and tired of it. So sick and tired of it. So anyway, guys, I'm just chilling, man. I'm in a hotel. I've been here for the last couple of days. Luckily, I'm near civilization. You know, a lot of times, and see, here's the scary thing about trucking, right? Is sometimes you may break down and you might not be nowhere near civilization. Okay. I mean, can you imagine being broke down in the middle of Nevada somewhere or middle of, I don't know, Wyoming somewhere, where it's like a fight for survival? Thank God I broke down somewhere near, stuff so I can get some food and get a decent hotel. Because even some of these hotels are sketchy. I like these roadway inns and stuff, stuff that looks like something at the Bates Motel, you know. Luckily, Tyson put me in a nice, I would give this a 3-star hotel, nice 3-star hotel. They serve breakfast. They got a pool, you know. When I checked in, the guy gonna say to me, "Hey, listen, the pool closes at like 8 every day. Like I'm gonna go swimming in the negative 10 degrees outside. Like that's insanity." But whatever. Kenny, are you gonna get a new truck soon? Kenny, I hope so. Kenita, I hope so. Hey, Kenny, did you email me about a job? I'm trying to think. I think your name looks familiar. Cleveland, definitely East Cleveland is to be exact. Highway Kurt, listen, from what I saw, like Cleveland's ratchet, man. And I don't think I want to mess with anybody up there. Man, they hood as hell. Not talking bad about Cleveland, but I don't know about that. They are hood as hell up there. I prefer a more refined woman. American Links. Oh, these are junky. Yeah, man. But thank God, man, I broke down near civilization, man. Even here it was kind of hard. When I broke down, right, Tyson's told me 100 miles, literally 100 miles, okay, from Breezeway up here to I'm outside of Allentown, right? And I got a little concerned because by the time I got there, there was no Ubers. That's the thing, right? Trying to get like from the shop to like the hotel. Luckily, this nice young guy gave me a ride, or I'd have been screwed, man, because the tow truck driver, once they drop you off, they're trying to get out of there, you know. Kanita, yeah, I did. I actually got approved and I'm going to orientation in a few weeks. Oh, okay. Kanita, where you gonna be working at? What did you? Because I think you said you were trying to get on down in Texas, right? Did you get on in Kansas City? Did you give your brother the reference? Did my recruiter help you get on? That's good, man. That's good. I'm happy for you, honey. Um, Charlene Cardwell, what is on your boarding process with your job? What is the onboarding process with your job? Oh, Charlene. Okay. It's not difficult getting on with Tyson as far as the onboarding process. First, they're going to run your MVR and do all their due diligence to get you approved. And once you're approved, they're going to send you a series of videos to watch to get you acclimated to what their policies are and what they have going on at Tyson. It'll take you about a few days to finish them because they're kind of long. Okay, but once you're approved, they're going to call and ask you, do you want to catch a plane or do you want to ride a car or rent a car to come to orientation? Orientation lasts about a week in Springdale, Arkansas. They give you your own room. It's a brand new hotel up there. They come pick you up from the airport in a nice suburban. I mean, it's very relaxed. The first 2 days, they're going to go over your pre-trip and your backing. They're going to make sure that you know what you're doing. And then pretty much the rest of the week, they're going over policies of the company. Very, very easy, relaxed stuff. Tyson, like I said in my old video before I had to remove it down, Tyson was welcoming to me. When I got there, they weren't trying to stump you or cause you to have any kind of stress. If you forgot something on your pre-trip, they kind of edged you along. It was totally awesome. They fed you every day. They let you use the rental cars every day. They pay you for orientation about $1,000. I mean, listen. Tyson has been great. Okay, I have no complaints. This company is probably one of the most relaxed, laid-back companies I've ever worked for. And then what I mean by that is like for instance, say like I'm broke down. Okay, well let's get you a hotel, man. Well, when you think you'll be ready to roll? Well, I'll be ready to roll tomorrow. Well, once I'm ready to roll, and Okay, we get you a load, and next thing I know, they got me a load, right? So, I'm from Oakland, California. It sounds like Cleveland is very similar. Yo, Jr. Let me tell you, Oakland is like a two-faced thing over there, right? Because some parts of Oakland are very beautiful, very nice. But when you cross a certain city, bro, across a certain street, it turned to Baghdad over there, man. I mean, Oakland gets a little crazy, but it's still a nice area to be. It's just you got to be in a certain area, and it's the same thing with Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland has its really nice parts. They're small, right? But certain parts of Cleveland are very very nice. But freaking East Cleveland, yeah, yeah. It's the same way with Chicago. People, Chicago gets a bad rap, right? They're like, oh, Chicago's all rough. It's all bad. It's all gang violence. It's the small part of that's bad. The rest of Chicago is beautiful. You understand? It's the small part that makes it really bad. So let's see. Romeville, Illinois. Hey, Romeville, Illinois is pretty decent. Yeah, I ain't no problem out there. Howie Kirk just got my ex-dorsement. Was trying to get onto fuel hauling out here in Vegas. So that's a good run, bro. You should probably look at the pilot and flying J's and TAs. They hire a lot out there. You know. Oh, let's see here. Let's see here. Yep, you're spot on. Yeah, it's not the whole city that's bad. It's just certain areas. Like I go to Chicago, right? I don't see any of the blight because I don't go looking for it. I know that there's rough parts in Gary, Indiana, and that South Side Chicago area. But then you get past that, and then where am I at? I'm getting me a Italian beef sandwich, and I'm getting me some Italian sausage and some deep dish pizza. Those places are nice, but I just don't see the blight. I don't go looking for blight. I'm at the age right now, and listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not looking to fight, argue, or fuss with anybody. I'm talking no one. Okay, and if these young boys get to acting stupid, I am calling the police. Okay, I'm not dealing with I'm not dealing with no foolishness. I just want some peace. You know what I mean, y'all? Just some peace. But let's see here. Charlene Cardwell, have you had any problems with Prime not verifying your employment with them? No, no. Prime is spot on with that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Prime, first of all, Prime has such a huge turnover. Okay, and they're such a huge company. Prime has probably well over 10 or 12,000 people working for them. So they don't have time for individual vendettas. Okay, unless you literally walk up to Robert Lowe and kick him in the testes or something. But they got no individual gripes. You can be online bashing the company for days. They just don't have time for that energy. So they're gonna verify your employment, and they're gonna be honest and truthful. Okay, so yeah, you shouldn't have any issues. Hey, I'm happy to hear from you, Dwight. Hey, nice to hear from you, bro. Thank you for going on my live, man. I'm just here broke down, and I got to get up in the morning and get my load and head on down south. JR, I'm 56, and I support the message about not dealing with foolishness. Bro, listen, I just don't. I don't. Hey, Charlene. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Did you give your boy the reference? I'm curious. I don't know. Did you? You didn't say. I hope you did. I appreciate you guys looking out, man. That helps me and the channel out a lot. But yeah, man, listen, I'm not for the bull ass, man. I'm not for it. I have time and patience for Walmart onboarding. Okay, okay. Good luck to you, man. I hope it works out for you. I heard that Walmart changed some things, and they're willing to work with certain individuals who have certain issues there. So that's a good thing. Somebody asked me if I was going to apply to Walmart, and I'm like, no, no. I think my Walmart days are done. I think after I'm done working at Tyson, I'll probably be looking to retire. I don't have time. Yeah, me either, bro. I just don't have time for foolishness or argue with folk. I don't want to be around any negativity. I'm quick to just leave. I just different phase of my life. Now, when I was young, I was rowdy, and I was about it. But nah, man, not anymore, bro. Not anymore. I ain't got time for the bull ass. I'd rather be on the beach somewhere enjoying a pina colada, looking at the ocean. I'm happy to see you finally decided to join the company driver gang. I've been telling you for years the company was better than leasing. Dwight, you're right. Listen, you're right. You're right. You know, leasing has gotten out of control in this country. It just has. Leasing has gotten out of control. You know. Good afternoon, Rich. How are you making out in all that snow, bro? Lamont, listen, bro. I was just saying, I'm ready to get the hell out the Northeast. You know, the cold air caused my truck to break down. So, you know, I'm in a hotel for a day or two, man, but I'm ready to get the hell out of here because it's been brutally cold up here. And they're expecting more snow here Friday, Saturday. So it ain't all good. But yeah, you know, being a company driver is not bad. It does have some drawbacks, you know, because you have to do what the company asks you to do. Okay. You know, if they ask you to do something, you have to do it because, you know, it's, you know, but then there's ways around that too. You know, I think as long as you're respectful and you can articulate yourself well and you build some sort of rapport with your fleet managers, I think they'll respect your decisions on things. But so far, our company has been great. It has. I have no complaints. So anyway, guys, I'm just here, man, in the hotel, BSing. I had a nice dinner. I was able to go to a nice steakhouse. Thank God there's one around the corner. I was able to have a nice meal, and that beats truck stop food, right? So, I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm happy as it goes. Let's see here. I'm sorry, let me catch one of these comments. Uh, it was stressful until my truck was paid off. I envied company drivers for sure. Yeah, Junior, I got you, bro. Sean, how does it feel not having to pay fuel anymore? Bro, listen, it feels so good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even look at the fuel prices anymore. I don't know how much fuel costs. I don't know how much diesel costs. Excuse me. I don't look at the fuel prices anymore. I just don't. I look at my gauges. Now, the way I operate, right? Because it's the winter time. I don't let my tanks get past half tank because you never know that you can be in a situation like they had in Mississippi where you're stuck on the highway for 26 hours or 30 hours. You know what I mean? But even then, I like to keep those tanks filled up. Dwight, I'm with Essex Express Lines, 90 cent a mile, 38 per hour. Woo! Dwight, you killing it, man. Good, man. Good for you, brother. Good for you. Essex Express, are they union? I thought they might have been union. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's a pretty good pay, especially to keep the miles up for you. But yeah, guys, I don't look at, like, for instance, Sean, for instance, um, they told me over 100 miles. They told me from Breezeway, Pennsylvania, you know where that TA is at over there, to about Allentown, Pennsylvania. That was just a tow. Now, that probably that tow bill is beautiful. Like if I was an owner op or a lease op, I'd be like contemplating leaving the truck, like leaving the company because that tow bill would have been extraordinarily high. Okay. Then on top of that, hey Rich, I started with Ryder about 2 weeks ago. Okay, give me a second, bro. On top of that, the truck was in the shop at Freightliner getting the radiator and coolant reservoir worked on. Okay. So I don't know how much that bill is, you know? So I'll be honest with you, like this past week, I think Tyson might have spent like 6, 7 grand, honest to God, because that tow bill alone, because I know when I was on lease op, I had to tow my truck. Let me see. I towed my truck like 20 miles and they charged me like $1,500. No, what was that? Yeah, it was like $1,500 when I was with R.E. Garrison and I broke down in Alabama when the radiator in that thing blew, right? So when the radiator in that old truck blew with R.E. Garrison, they told me from, I want to say, what was that? It was like 60 or 50 miles, but that tow bill was like 1,500, 1,600 bucks. Then the repair bill, altogether, I lost like 10 grand. So I can only imagine how much this cost. So hey, Rich, started Ryder about 2 weeks ago, and I feel like they are really taking good care of me. And I'm home daily, but I work nights. Hey, Lamont. Yeah, Lamont reaches out to me on my TikTok. I got a TikTok page. Lamont, drop the TikTok name. I can't remember my name on TikTok. I don't think it's anything crazy, but he follows me on TikTok, and I've been following his progress. And I know he's looking for a local job. I'm glad you found one, bro. I hope it works out for you. I really do. But it feels good, guys, not to worry about certain crap anymore. So all I'm ready right now is to get another truck, hopefully in the spring. I'm gonna tell you one thing though. They asked me to do, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's it. That's it. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, because I post a lot of content on TikTok, look for Rich Nice 80 on TikTok and send me a friend request or just send me a like. I'm always posting on there. That page is more aesthetically pleasing than this YouTube one because I post my trips and stuff I do. So, but they asked me to do something. Now, how do you guys feel about this? I got a question to ask my subscribers, right? And I want you to tell me if I'm wrong for this shit. But Tyson was like, look, we need you to go recover a truck down in South Carolina. Somebody apparently abandoned a truck in South Carolina, right? Now, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. I've been driving truck 13 years, right? And when I first started driving truck, my rookie year, I used to do recoveries for Steven. Okay, I did like 2 or 3 of them. And I have to be honest with you, that was some of the most disgusting things I ever did in trucking. I mean, it was crazy disgusting. Hey, thanks. It was just nasty. So when Tyson asked me to do that, I'm like, yeah, no, I'll pass. Like I don't want to do that. How do you guys feel about recovering trucks? I mean, I just can't. I'm at the stage in my career, right? I think I earned my bones in trucking that I don't have to do that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Go recover equipment. Because it's not the fact about recovering equipment. It's the fact that when somebody quits a job, right, they leave all their trash or whether they don't take with them in there. Okay. And sometimes it's disgusting. They got animals in there, they got cats in there, they got human products in there. I mean, it's disgusting. So I kind of bite back on that. That's one of the reasons. Like a couple of weeks ago, Tyson offered me a brand new 2026 T680. I wanted that truck, but the problem was it was left in Virginia in Chesapeake Bay. Okay, somebody left it there. And I have an issue recovering trucks. I just don't want to do that because I don't want to be cleaning somebody else's mess. And I don't want to have to sleep on somebody else's bed that I just don't want to put myself in that position. I'm not that type of truck driver anymore. Do you guys understand? I'm more of it needs to be at the yard. It needs to be detailed thoroughly. The mattress needs to be taken out and changed. Okay. I cannot do that. Sorry, guys. Let me catch up on these comments here. I got you go on these comments. Dwight said, no, Estes Lines is not union. I do the same route every day, $2,700 a week. Bro, you're winning. Rich, you are aging backwards. You think so, man? You think so? I hope so, bro. I've been trying to lose weight. Since I told you guys, since I kind of switched off of lease owner op, I lost a lot of gain of weight. So that's a good thing. Being too big ain't good for nobody. Bobby Jackson, trucker, I feel kind of bad. Suffering bullies 2 years ago, and my only 2 friends make fun of me. That guy sounds drunk. You quit Tyson? No. No. I'm in the hotel getting repairs done. My truck is the freight shaker is getting some minor work done to it, so it's ready to go tomorrow. The cold air brings out the worst in trucks. You know what I mean? Like when the air is too cold, the worst condition in trucks come out. So yeah, I'm just getting on here before I decide to take a shower and lay it down, man. I was telling everybody how good Tyson's is because they towed me 100 miles to the dealership, okay? And I was saying to myself, because, being a lease op, owner op, that tow bill must be beautiful. Okay, I mean that tow truck driver, he was happy as hell to come get me because he had to drive 100 miles to get me, and then turn around and drive 100 miles back. Okay, so what is that? Like that's a lot of money. I would love to know how much that bill is, just out of curiosity. But being a company driver, I don't have to worry about that no more. Those days are gone. So, guys, I'm just chilling, man. Chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain, man. I'm in the hotel. They put me in a decent hotel. I can tell you how much the hotel costs. I've been here for a few days. Hotel bill is like $600. And it's a nice hotel. There's a steakhouse down the street. It's quiet. Only person making noise is me. It's clean. And see, I was telling folk, you got to be careful where you break down at, man, because you can break down somewhere and it could be a roach motel. You know what I mean? Or a Bates motel. Those places scare me. Breaking down like middle of Wyoming where there's like a shack for rent. I don't want to put myself in that position, Lord. Lord, I don't want to. So look after your guys' equipment and hopefully break down near civilization. Oh, what does that say? Umar, 1975. Average drive-in rate is between 215 and 250. Is that a sign things are getting better? No, it's not. No, it is not. No, it's not. Not at all. Dwight, I didn't like recovering trucks when I used to be. Bro, I'm not doing it. They're paying for your food while you're broke down? No, they're not paying food. Just the hotel cost and my breakdown pay, which is a couple $100 a day. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, let's get back to this drive-in rate. 215, 250. No, that's no. I don't believe it's good. Not at all. Not at all. Because I think I read something on Freight Waves that the average for a trucking company to turn a profit, they need a minimum of like 250 a mile, every mile. Okay, not an average. At least 250 a mile to turn a profit. Because anything below that, you're not turning a profit. You got to factor in cost of the driver, cost of repairs, cost of fuel, and operating costs. So you need over 250 a mile. So no, that's not good at all. You need to be sitting somewhere around, I think, 325 a mile to be profitable. To be comfortable. So, but a lot of people are running 215 and 250 a mile or less. Actually, they're running less than that. So if that's the average, they're probably running $1.80 here, $1.90 there, $2 here. That's not good. That clearly isn't a sign of things turning around. At the height of people making money, I think guys were doing $4 a mile, $5 a mile. Seriously, okay. Even lease guys were doing that for a minute, $4 and $5 a mile. We were making great money. We were making great money, and the fuel costs were lower than what they are now. Okay, I remember being in a roadway. No, what's that? A Ranger truck stop. What's that called? Yeah, the Ranger truck stop up there in Illinois. It used to be part of Flying J, I think, but they call them Rangers or something. But Prime has such a great discount, right? That the Ranger discount was 89 cents a gallon. Now I was paying 89 cents a gallon, right? When rates were $3 and $4 a mile. So people were winning. I mean, that's a lot of money. Okay. I mean, it literally only costs $100 to fill up, like $150 to fill up the truck, and then your profit was the rest. I mean, it was outstanding, but we are not in those numbers anymore. Okay, we are nowhere near it. So, Dwight, leasing is for the company, not the driver. It always been, bro. It always been. This, like I said earlier, leasing has got carried away. It's gone too far, I think. I think that people took advantage of what it really was supposed to be. In my opinion, what it was supposed to be is company that you work for as a company driver and you want to start your own business and they had old equipment they want to get rid of. They'll lease it on. They'll let you lease it, and then you own it. Not this stuff we have today. Okay, this stuff we have today. You come out of trucking school and they're trying to push you in the leash. You know, you haven't even driven solo a day, and they're trying to push you in the lease. So it's really got turned around really bad. So anyway, guys, I'm about to lay it down here, get my head together, take a shower. It's good to hear from you guys. I hope everybody is doing well and good. I got to come up with some. I got some interesting truck stop stories. I do. I'll definitely come up with some, but I want to reach out to you guys later on, and we'll talk soon, okay? So peace and love, and I'm up out of here. Peace.